What's going on, guys? Kishu1230 here with more Grand Theft Auto 5, and just today Rockstar released their Valentine's Day Massacre DLC pack, and this is really cool because it came with this car here, and this is the Albany Roosevelt, and it is purchasable only during this Valentine's DLC, so if you want it, you should buy it. However, it is $750,000, so I assume that a lot of you either don't have that kind of money, or you just don't want to spend that kind of money on a car like this. So in this video here, I'm going to be showing you some gameplay of it, its handling, things like that, and also all of its customization options, so why don't we get right into it. The first thing I want to point out on this car is the attention to detail. Even looking at the back right here, you can see a leather looking chest kind of thing where, you know, you could put guns, shovels, rope, anything that the mob might have used in the 20s on a car like this, and really there was just a huge amount of detail, like I said, put into this car. Everything from the trims to the wheels on the side of it, and it's just really a cool and historically accurate vehicle. So why don't we take it out of the garage here and I will show you its handling, and I think Rockstar did a really good job of designing this car and how it should handle given its time period. Okay, so as you would imagine, this car isn't the fastest. It's from the 1920s, so I don't think you would expect it to be that fast, but anyways, like I said, I think that Rockstar did a good job of designing this thing and its handling. It doesn't turn very sharp, obviously it's armored, so it's extremely heavy, and also because of its age and its weight, the suspension on it is actually pretty tight. It's kind of hard to tell from this video, but even riding up onto the curb and things like that, in normal cars, riding onto the curb wouldn't be too jarring, but I feel like in this vehicle, you could almost hear the thud as you drove up onto the curb, just because it is so, just such an old, outdated car and the construction that would have gone in it in that time period. I don't know if this is just coincidence or my own mind making me believe that because it's an old car, but I truly feel like Rockstar put that attention to detail in the game, and I really think this car is awesome. As you can see here, I ordered it in white. This is what it's going to look like if you get white. If you get black, it's going to be entirely black, and I'm really happy with my choice of white. I think it turned out really good, and as you can see here, I'm turning sharp there, and it actually doesn't turn that sharp. I was turning as sharply as possible. Here I'm doing the same, and you know, this car just, as cool as it is, I really do enjoy it. It's not a good car for racing or drifting, but it's definitely a cool car just as a mission car, just to drive around, a cruising car, and also just a really cool car to show off, because a lot of people aren't going to have this, because like I said, either, you know, these people are going to miss the Valentine's Day DLC, or they're just not going to be able to afford this car, since it is $750,000. It's very expensive, so as you can see here, it looks great cruising down the road. I really like it, and it turned out even cooler than I ever expected it to, based on what I saw in the pictures. So, without any further ado, why don't we get into the customization options. Okay, so the first thing you'll see when you pull into Los Santos Customs is, of course, the armor, and that is in increments of 20%. You can see 20 up to 100%. Below that, you've got brakes with the normal options, then the engine, once again with the normal options, and explosives. That's a cool car to rig with explosives. The horns are all there as usual. The lights, still the same lights. License plates, all the same license plates. That was actually theft and loss prevention, but anyways, here are the license plates where, okay, I put on the black one here because it looks better. Now, the respray options are what are actually kind of cool, so we're going to go through the classic colors here, and you can see right off the bat, that lime green, that looks sick, okay? I know that's not historically accurate, and there's no car that would have looked like that back in the day, but some of these colors look really, really awesome with this black. Even the hot pink, a lot of these neon colors just look really sweet, and then going to the secondary colors, this looks equally awesome. You know, you're just switching it now, the lime green where the black was previously, and it's in my opinion really, really, really incredible. I didn't think it would look this cool, and I think the customization for the paint colors on here are even really better than I expected, so it looks really good with the ultra blue there too. So moving down, suspension, still all the normal options. I don't know why you'd want to drop this down. Transmission, still the normal options. Turbo, of course, and wheels. Now, it should be noted that for the wheel types, you've got the normal ones, but under accessories, this is all the options you have. There's no custom tires, you've just got the smokes and bulletproof tires, and under windows here, limo I put on because that looks good, and I think, let me see, backing up, that's pretty much it. As you can see there, there are no cosmetic upgrades to this car. That is what I wanted to show you. It's really just all tunable upgrades. The only things that are cosmetic are the windows and the wheels, but besides that, there's no body upgrades, no hood changes, grills, nothing like that. So with this car, pretty much what you see is what you get. The main thing you're going to be customizing here physically is the color of it. So with that, guys, please tell me what you think of this car in the comments below. If I had to rate this this car on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a little expensive for what it is, but then again, it should be expensive because it's cool and it's kind of rare. Not many people are going to have this. I would have to give this car a solid 8 or 9 just because of how cool it is. I mean, I think that it really just looks awesome. I know it's not the fastest, but the point isn't for it to be fast. You know, this was never really a fast car. It's supposed to be functional, armored, and, you know, from the 1920s. So, given all that, I'd have to give it, like I said, an 8 or a 9. So, please tell me what you think in the comments below, and please stay tuned for more Grand Theft Auto 5 in the future. I will see you next time.